Today is Wednesday, September the 17th, 2025, and my name is Thom Rigsby. Welcome to your AmCon Daily Brief. On today's show, the best alarm system is still a neighbor who is paying attention. Let's get things started today with your daily sit rep, straight from the ASAT team, keeping watch for you.
This is your AmCon Daily Sit Rep for September the 17th, 2025. Up first today, a new study reveals that adults who consume cannabis are nearly 4 times more likely to develop type 2 diabetes than those who do not use the drug. The comprehensive study analyzed medical records from a large number of healthcare organizations in the US and Europe, accounting for other health risks. Experts suggest that cannabis may impact metabolism and insulin resistance, contributing to this increased risk. In economic news, US consumers are feeling heightened stress due to inflation and rising interest rates. A recent FICO report highlights that student loan delinquencies have reached record highs this year, with Generation Z adults facing significant credit score declines. Despite a slight drop in the overall national FICO score, most consumers remain financially healthy, though carrying credit card debt remains a concern as interest rates surpass 20%. Turning to technology, Tesla's full self-driving feature has shown alarming failures at railroad crossings. A recent incident in Pennsylvania saw a Tesla Model 3 on full self-driving mode drive onto train tracks and get struck by a train. Experts emphasize that Tesla's software struggles to recognize trains, posing serious safety risks. Investigations are ongoing, underscoring the challenges to achieving reliable, autonomous driving. Shifting to social affairs, a perspective on recent political violence stresses that the true threat to democracy is not individual acts of violence, but society's reaction to them. Historical insights remind us that unchecked emotional reactions and divisive factionalism can weaken democratic foundations. It is urged to prioritize law, process, and principles over panic and revenge to preserve the republic's stability. Finally, we remind members of ongoing protest and civil unrest nationwide. It is important to maintain high situational awareness, especially when attending public events. Always know your exits, report suspicious activities to authorities promptly, and share relevant information safely with the ISAT team through designated channels. Today's weather brings continued coastal storms to the mid-Atlantic with heavy rain, gusty winds, minor flooding, and rip currents expected. The northern and central plains are forecasted to receive heavy rainfall and possible severe thunderstorms over the next couple of days, especially western South Dakota. Tropical moisture influencing the southwest remains significant. Temperatures will be below average where wet weather persists, while much of the country sees above average warmth with heat building in the Midwest. Additionally, a tropical depression has formed in the central Atlantic and may become a tropical storm later today. Looking ahead on the calendar, members may be interested in the Black Hills Veterans March in Custer, South Dakota on September 20th. In October, the Southeast Region Adventure Challenge will be held October 3rd through 5th at Trace State Park in Tupelo, Mississippi. Following that, the Northeast Region Adventure Challenge is scheduled for October 10th to 12th in Hookstown, Pennsylvania. In November, the South Region Adventure Challenge will take place November 7th to 9th at a Boy Scout camp in Milburn, Oklahoma, offering opportunities to train and test preparedness skills. Members can access the American Contingency Members Only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
You know, technology has its place. Cameras, sensors, and smart locks all add layers of security. But when it comes down to it, nothing beats another set of human eyes. A neighbor who notices when the package truck comes by, when a stranger is walking the block, or when your garage door is left open. That's awareness in action. Neighborhoods are built on trust, and trust grows when people are paying attention to more than just themselves. You know, preparedness thrives in community. You can build the strongest home security system, but if no one notices what's happening outside, that system has its limits. Awareness shared among neighbors creates a layer of resilience that no technology can replace. I mean, think about it. When your neighborhood is active and alert, risks shrink. A burglar casing houses will look elsewhere if people wave, say hello, or ask, "Hey, can I help you find something?" Kids walking home from school are safer when multiple adults are casually paying attention. Even simple acts like taking in a neighbor's trash can or noticing their car door left open sends a signal. People here care and people here notice. Building that kind of neighborhood awareness doesn't take an official meeting or a sign in somebody's yard. It starts with relationships. Introduce yourself, learn names, share phone numbers, start a text tree with the other people on either side of you. And most importantly, practice awareness together. If you notice something unusual, that car that's been parked a little too long, or a door ajar, or loud noises in the night, communicate it. Awareness grows stronger when it's spoken, not just seen. And here's the leadership piece. Modeling neighborly awareness shows others what to do. If you check on someone during a storm, others will follow that example. If you calmly point out a potential risk, others learn that it's okay to talk about safety without sounding paranoid. Awareness spreads outward like ripples, one small act at a time. Preparedness isn't about building a fortress and hunkering down. It's about being part of a community that pays attention to each other, so no one is left isolated when the unexpected happens. This week, I want to challenge you to make contact with one neighbor you don't normally talk to. Exchange phone numbers, offer a simple check-in, or just let them know you're paying attention. Awareness works best when it is shared. Tomorrow we'll zoom out even further, looking at the patterns of whole communities and how noticing disruptions at that level can give you an edge. Thanks for listening to today's AmCon Daily Brief. Members, you'll find today's resources on the members-only website and in your phone app. If you're not a member yet, you can be. Just head over to AmericanContingency.com and join the network today. And if you found value in this podcast, help spread the word by sharing it with someone close to you. I'm Thom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.